New reviews coming soon. Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm back after like a few months of not doing anything. So yeah. So we're here with 40220, the little London bus thing. I don't know. It is a little free promo thing for anything that you buy from LEGO as long as the total is $75. So we'll see how worth it is. It's 118 pieces, so feasibly that would be about a $10 set if this were just sold as is. So yeah, and these are all stickers, so don't really have any reason to use those. We're probably not going to put them on there, although this one is pretty hilarious, gotta say. So anyway, we'll get out a knife. Kids, remember, don't play with knives. Yes, that's right. I'm doing the same thing that I do on the other reviews of things, you know, stuff. So, there we go.
Just gonna cut him like that. That may or may not have worked. Ooh. Yeah, no, that one didn't work as well. Okay, so yeah.
So, the whole thing that we were doing just there was cutting all the glue. Yeah, see? Oops. So as not to punch a giant hole into your box and completely ruin it, but you could also ruin it by cutting that. I don't know. And as is tradition, we now have a bunch of random particles all over our black background. I'm doing this for you guys. My pain and suffering of not having a nice clear background. It is all for you. So yeah, I don't think that there's really much else, and this is definitely too long to review as I build it. So we're now gonna fade over and talk about this. Wow, this thing does not look as exciting without any stickers on it. I'll be honest, this is one of the few times where stickers are a necessity. Typically these smaller models, if they include stickers, it usually means that they need them to really come alive. I mean, this is still a bus, for sure, but, I mean, honestly, you got these weird white strips, you got these weird black spots, the license plate doesn't exist. I mean, yeah. So, if you were to elect not to put any stickers on your model, like myself, because this is just a parts pack, really, it's an added bonus to spending $75 on LEGO sets, so. But, I don't know, let's just talk about the stickers. Just because they're not on there doesn't mean that they aren't worthy of talking about. So, license plate, MLC 75, whatever, 21B Westminster, or no, Westminster. I'm not entirely sure how you would say that, only because it is one word. It's not, there's no space in between. So is it Westminster? I guess it would be Westminster. I don't know. So anyway, then the Brick Studios. Yeah, well, what? No, that's, is that, what is that? Is that an H? No, I think that's TTGO. Oh, wait, no, that's LEGO. Oh my gosh. That's my hair. So, LEGO Studios, The Brick Separator. Honestly, I could see that being more of like a British comedy than a horror picture. So, and then now it's time to visit the tower that holds Big Ben, which is the bell, not the actual tower, and it's modeled as the architecture set, which I think is actually pretty neat. It's a fun little Easter egg for the more hardcore LEGO fans out there. So, yeah. So these stickers, I don't know, they probably make a pretty decent thing. Like if you had buses, even in the US, like this would make a great side of the bus detail. Because as somebody that does ride the bus, you do see advertisements on the side of them. I can attest. So yeah, apparently you enter through the back, so there must be somebody back there that also takes the counting, not just the driver, because over in the US, at least where I live, the driver also manages the money. Like he makes sure, or she makes sure that you pay the little toll, fine, whatever. Or you've got a pass that does that. So as a bus, yeah, definitely put stickers on it. It does look pretty accurate to what I've seen in movies and stuff like that. And this is actually not the first time that I've received a bus from England as a little extra bonus for spending enough money. Back when the Prisoner of Azkaban was coming out, there was also a little night bus, which is modeled after the double-decker bus, only it's 3 decks. So, but that was included back in like 2004 as some sort of thing for spending a certain amount of money. So this is clearly to celebrate the coming of this giant expert model for Creator. So yeah, I don't think it would be to scale in any way, shape, or form, but still. I don't know if you are interested in trying to get a Lego set and you know that it's either really close to or is over $75, I would say that this is worth getting, even just for parts, because there are some pretty decent parts in here. You've got these little tires. I tend not to use a bunch of tires because I tend to build primarily space, but you know, they are there, and these are actually, these wheels are separate from the tire, as you can see, because I clearly can't rip this off for some reason. Got some wheel hub things. I actually used some old versions of these in blue on a pod racer, or a frog racer, actually, which I really need to be taking pictures of. That's one of the few things I did over this summer, was actually build more frog racers, but that is completely unimportant, and to somebody that doesn't have a clue what I'm talking about, that sounds like a really weird statement. You got a number of these 1x2 bricks. These, if you're also a follower of my stuff, know that I like them a lot. If you want to make something look like it's levitating or hovering or even flying, you stack a certain number of these up and do different angles and things like that, and you can really make something look like it's floating there in space. I very much highly advise not using the little window panel pieces that go out and then jut up and then go over, because with the cooling of the parts, those tend to end up warping in a little bit, and then it's also just like a very thin piece of plastic. It's not a nice full brick. Also, you end up getting 2 1x1 bricks. Those things are not all too common, as I understand. So it's nice to see some of those loose anyway, because there were a few that were in the mini modular set that I have, but I don't take that thing apart because I like it too much. So it's one of the few things that I refuse to really mess with. So yeah, not really much in terms of like the model itself. It's good. Again, apply stickers if you want, but this is definitely a model that would highly benefit from having stickers. So anyway, this has been 40220, the London bus, this little mini London bus thing. I don't know why it doesn't say the name there. So anyway, see you guys.